All right, guys. So Candace Owens, we all know Candace Owens, right? Because she's always so rude to transgender people and um, and LGBTQ people and different things that about actual expression. She's always so rude about that. Which I mean, um, so she's always so rude about that, right? So she's always rude about that, and she's talking about that a lot, right? But she's like saying something about like chasing. Um, I guess I can't say it on here, but like sexy people that do provocative things, right? On social media. So it's not about chasing them, right? You know what I mean? Like it's just like, which I mean, it's not a big deal to say that, I guess, but it's just like that's like violating their rights, right? Not that she's actually chasing them, but you know what I mean. So it's like not like she's not like literally chasing them, but it's like violating their rights because a person that's actually attractive or an ex-icon or does actual things and looks good doing that is someone that is viewed highly upon, right? Like the thing is, the people that do actual things on social media are very attractive and very gorgeous, and they have more power and more say than everybody else because, like Madonna, like for instance, right? She's very attractive, right? But they have more power and more say than everybody else, right? But the thing is, Candace Owens is like just trying to be going over the top of what she's saying. Now, for me, I actually really enjoy watching Candace Owens. I find her videos. I mean, I wish she wouldn't say some of the things. I mean, like actual icon chasing. It's horrible, right? But I mean, and I wouldn't recommend always watching her over and over and constantly because especially if you're supportive of ex icons being free, right? Then you wouldn't want to watch her that much. But she's just got like I find I learn a lot about what's going on in the media because she's always got all these stories about things that I like, even though she's got a negative slant to most of it. Like even like Beyonce's album, she's talking about Beyonce's always almost completely, naked. She's talking about Beyonce's almost naked, right? So so if Beyonce's like that, she's just talking about that, right? But and she says bad things about it. But I mean, for me, I love that, right? But yeah, so it's kind of like a very, I don't know. I just think Candace Owens is very, like, yeah, so she talks about things that I like, right? Like she talked about Ruby Frankie and how Ruby Frankie is another case that was crazy. But Ruby Frankie talks about how Ruby Frankie was charged with treating her children like malnourishing them and etc. Like horrible things to her children. And Candace Owens was talking about it and being really rude about it. Well, no, Candace Owens was actually being very nice about it. She was like, this girl actually confessed that she did something wrong in the court case and isn't pleading that she's not taking a lighter sentence because she feels she should, right? So, so she gave her praise for that, right? Because I mean, it was actually an interesting story, like I never knew about what happened in the case, I never saw it, but Candace Owens obviously talked about it, right? So yeah, I mean Candace Owens for me, I learned about the things that I like to watch through her because the videos that I like to watch that are about those things, I don't really know that they're on because I don't hear about them as much, right? Like I mean, because Candace Owens just displays it all there, and she's got like the pinpoints of what shouldn't be or should be on TV or whatever, and she covers everything that's recent and current in the news, right? That she doesn't like, which is everything I like, right? So then she talks about all those things, and then it's like, so then when she talks about them, I know what's happening, right? But I mean, I'd rather watch the actual stories, I'd rather watch Beyonce's music videos. I'd rather watch the Ruby Frankie case directly, because I mean, I watch Candace Owens from time to time, but I don't support her ideology. But ex-icons, I think, and I'm the kind of person that likes to be I mean, I like to do things that are more racy on other platforms I can't discuss. But so, I mean, for me, I just think that's important to me, and that's what I want to do, right? So I don't think it's something that but so Candace Owens is someone that I wouldn't really want to support, but has a good spin on things. In general, I'm a good moral person, and I'm a very strong advocate of supporting human rights of all race and religion and sexual identities and all that. But she just goes with race and religion she wants to protect, I think. And LGBTQ she doesn't like. But I mean, that's the difference between me and her, I guess. But anyway, I like watching her videos to see what's currently going on. And I like hearing about the stories that she has. Some of the stories, like, she talked about someone being too over the top with X. And I find it's funny because I'm like, you know, I'm like, I love it, right? I'm like, it's a cool video, right? Or like they say demons, right? Like Doja Cat is a demon or Satan, right? And I think that's funny because I don't think, obviously she's not a demon, right? She's awesome, right? She's just doing it for arts purposes and to be really cool, right? Not because she's an actual demon, right? Anyway, I mean, Candace Owens is neither here nor there really, but I mean, anyway, I mean, I don't want to tell people to support Candace Owens because she's so rude to non-binary and transgender people sometimes. But then she actually is nice to some of them. There was a lesbian on once, and she was so supportive, right? So, I mean, and Beyonce, she wasn't as harsh. I thought she was going to be totally harsh about Beyonce's new album, but she was actually not that bad. Anyway, thank you. I totally enjoyed the show. Bye now.